What is up, you guys? It's your boy Jalen,
and your girl Raven.
and today we are reacting to SpongeBob vs. Aquaman video. If you are new to the channel, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and hit that notification button to stay up to date with the latest and greatest content. Go down a little bit, hit that like button. That way we know that you are loving the videos that we are putting out to you. And also make sure that you leave a comment down below. That way we know that you want us to keep reacting or what else you want to see from us. Like I said, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and a notification bell. That way you can stay up to date with the latest and greatest content. And
I love this handshake.
boom.
It's so cute.
Forgot about that blister you got.
Yeah. Do y'all want to see it? Literally.
Oh, bro.
I thought this would pop it.
Yeah, pop it.
Ooh. I could probably, you know what I could do? I'll probably get like a nail clipper.
Oh yeah, you could do that.
I'll do that later.
Yeah, we won't do that on here because
I don't like even looking at my own.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
We're faced with challenges in life all the time, especially these days. It feels like it's basically constant.
Because of that, it can be overwhelming to learn how to find solutions.
A good therapist can teach you to be a better problem solver and make it easier to accomplish your goals, big or small.
Sorry, y'all.
Sorry.
Chico.
SpongeBob SquarePants, Nickelodeon's #1 nautical nincompoop.
Aquaman, the thalassic third wheel of the Super Friends. Thalassic means ocean. I looked it up.
The infinite ink black depths of the seven seas are home to any number of terrifying, awe-inspiring creatures.
You're also home to these two losers. Though when it comes to cartoon characters, there's always more hidden beneath the waves. That's right, we're prioritizing the cartoons for maximum Toon Force shenanigans! He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Okay.
The year was 1946. The former allies of World War II were engaged in a Cold War between capitalist West and communist East.
The United States changed history forever with the introduction of the atomic bomb, a weapon of unparalleled nuclear devastation.
One of their most popular test spots, the site of 23 separate detonations over the course of 12 years for a total fission yield of 42.2 megatons, was Bikini Atoll in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
The results were ecological devastation.
That's so crazy.
And perhaps something more. Deep beneath the atoll, the fauna began to change. They evolved, becoming sentient, forming language, technology, and society. This Bikini Bottom organized into a monarchy under the god King Neptune. It developed a free market economy and a thriving artistic culture.
Even the simplest underwater creatures became capable of
The origin is just one theory, perhaps contradicted by the fact that Bikini Bottom history had its own Wild West, medieval, and Paleolithic cultures. Interesting.
complex thought, including the very first multicellular organism to be categorized as part of the animal kingdom, the sea sponge.
And one sponge in particular,
That's
the
what it looks
greatest
like.
among them, lives in a pineapple under the sea. Oh!
SpongeBob SquarePants.
No, I wanted to sing the song.
I don't know about greatest. SpongeBob.
All right, full
Robert?
name Robert SquarePants. You didn't know?
Oh, Bob. SpongeBob.
Robert.
That's so cool.
Robert SquarePants. He's 36 years old, which realistically he might be somewhere in his 50s now.
No, he came out when I came out.
Oh,
But
never
in the
mind.
show, they had him out earlier. They
Got
had him
it.
older, I guess.
He's a Krusty Krab Employee of the Month, Honorary Town Rookie of the Day. Lives in a pineapple under the sea. Outlived the Bikini Bottom apocalypse.
That's true. Wow.
May headline one of the most popular children's cartoons of all time, but he's a total dork. He's a painfully naive man-child whose only ambition in life is to continue his minimum wage job as a fry cook at the Krusty Krab.
Really sounding like a Squidward there, Wiz. And no one wants to be a Squidward. Sponge Robert might not have the flashiest
Sponge
life, but he's happy. And that's what matters, ain't it?
Not in Death Battle, it doesn't. SpongeBob is routinely physically incapable of even the most basic tasks. Almost like anti-Toon Force. He's the biggest wimp in town. Like the time he failed to lift a glass of lemonade, or the time a school bully gave him diarrhea, or the time he effortlessly rotated the entire planet.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
Oh, we're in for some shit now, aren't we? Despite being a real sea creature, SpongeBob is more like a kitchen sponge. Absorbent and yellow and porous is he after all. He can stretch and shapeshift his body any way he likes, duplicate himself through asexual reproduction, and absorb immense amounts of liquid. Wouldn't he always be full, though?
From an entire lagoon to, oh god, enough water to replace the moon?
Oh, and for some reason he has an insane healing factor. He survived.
Sponge physiology, liquid absorption, shape-shifting, duplication, regeneration, flight and teleportation, imagination. Fourth wall interaction. I guess now.
Yeah, breaking the fourth
Goofy
wall.
Gooper Rock.
And Toon Force. These are SpongeBob's powers and abilities.
Being torn in half, vaporized, having his soul removed from his body, and literally being unraveled out of existence. Okay, I think we're good. We can just end the rundown here.
No, I need to see how deep this rabbit hole goes.
He looks as...
Perhaps his most mind-bending ability.
Though he looks as...
Though he disappeared, his disembodied laughter can be heard as the episode ends, proving he's still alive in some fashion even after being unraveled.
He is his control over bubbles. No, stay with me. This is unbelievable. Like a soapy Green Lantern ring, his bubbles can become anything he wishes. From guided cruise missiles to sentient life and entire bubble societies. That's a pretty similar effect to his magic pencil, which can draw anything he wants into existence and erase it from reality just as easily. The pencil was so powerful, SpongeBob sent it back to the surface where it belonged. But in later seasons, he still just has it for some reason.
And finished! I call him Doodle Whiz. Whiz, he's just like you, but I made him with a pencil.
I'm calling the police.
Even the mundane becomes godlike in SpongeBob's yellow hands, like his reef blower, which hoovered up the entirety of Earth's oceans in seconds, and then exploded on top of SpongeBob all at once.
It's estimated the entire mass of Earth's oceans is about 1.5 quintillion tons. Considering all the water refilled the planet in about 1 second, that'd be a kinetic energy of over 6,000 Yoda tons.
That's enough energy to nuke Jupiter 13 times over.
That's if all that water just came back at once. It would be like 13 nukes hitting at the same time.
That's
crazy.
I can't even. I would, without even a thought, I'd be gone.
SpongeBob was
So
completely unharmed.
His hydrodynamic spatula isn't just an
arsenals of weapons. Hydrodynamic spatula. All reliable jellyfish net, bubble soap and wand, reef blower, karate gear, Krabby Patties, and a magic pencil. He's got some good weapons in here.
Yeah.
I guess.
Dude, that's so crazy to think that all that water crashing down at once. Just think about how deep the ocean is. And how long it takes to get there. That means that it would take maybe an hour for all that? No. Longer than an hour for all that water. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little too deep in my thoughts. Forget that.
Impromptu bladed weapon. It's also his primary instrument to create the greatest foodstuff Bikini Bottom has ever.
Buy us pro then.
I don't have that much money right now.
Ever seen. The Krabby Patty.
A burger so delicious, it's basically magic. Not only is it totally addictive, SpongeBob was romantically attracted to one. It can nullify mind control, heal wounds, and even detonate.
SpongeBob has survived nukes point blank, hugged his best friend Patrick so hard their DNA fused, can ride on the scene transitions, and once cried so hard he flooded Bikini Bottom, even though it's already underwater. Shit, he once grabbed a hold of this mysterious string and unraveled the entire universe. He literally undid the fabric of reality in seconds. What the fuck?
What was that you were saying about anti-Toon Force?
I'm sorry. I'm not sure I've ever misjudged a character as severely as SpongeBob SquarePants.
Nice character arc there, Wiz. Unfortunately for Roberto, the rest of the town only saw the goofy goober on the outside. It took more than one adventure to prove himself to be
He's
a
really
real
trying to
hero.
stick Krabby Patty.
Think he ever banged that squirrel?
He's crushed Plankton's Plan Z, won the Battle of Bikini.
So these are all the people that he's beat. Right? Feats?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Crushed Roboplankton's army. Flipped a patty so fast it escaped reality. Withstood a nuclear pie. Done a...
Detonation.
Yeah. Stayed awake for 43 days straight. Ran to that mountain and back. Want to see him do it again. Defeated Plankton, Burger Beard, King Neptune, SpongeBob, Steel Pigs.
Bikini Bottom against an army of killer robots, and even teamed up with fellow Nickelodeon stars Timmy Turner, Jimmy Neutron, and Danny Phantom to save the Nicktoons multiverse.
His biggest weakness is that he's a giant, suicidally naive idiot.
And depending on the humidity of the atmosphere around him, being out of the water can dehydrate and permanently incapacitate him.
Oh, also seasonal rot. Those first 3 seasons are pure gold, but after that, oh boy, there's this one episode called Squid Baby where Squidward gets brain damaged into a giant baby and shits himself on screen.
I love
What are you
that
talking
freaking
about?
episode.
Oh, right.
Google
Trials
that.
and tribulations and Hasselhoffs aside, it wasn't until SpongeBob accepted himself for who he was that he was rewarded with the greatest boon of all. Middle management!
So if nautical nonsense be something you wish, then pray to your yellow porous god for mercy, because his whimsical laughter is the last thing you'll ever hear.
Oh my god, we still have
Aquaman, king of the 7 seas.
We've covered Arthur Curry on the show before, and he's actually secretly awesome.
That's right, Boomstick. But the version we're dealing with today is from the bargain bin cartoons from the 60s and 70s.
Now, you might
Why do I
assume
know
that
that?
means this Aquaman is a total loser, but really, have you watched all those cartoons?
Remember, this is from the era when Superman was sneezing solar systems apart. So get ready.
Art's origin is basically the same.
Real name. Arthur Curry. Makes sense. Height is 6'1", weight is 325 pounds.
Jesus.
Member, Jesus.
But he's muscle.
That is all muscle. Member of the Super Friends. Citizen of Poseidonus. Allies Aqualad Mira Storm. Is the byproduct of human-fish intercourse.
So meaning that he could... Okay.
Him as the Silver Age comics. Tom Curry was a humble lighthouse keeper who decided one day to fuck a fish.
He did not do that. He procreated with Atlanta, an Atlantean from the underwater city of Poseidonus, and from their union, Arthur Curry was born with magnificent aquatic abilities.
And he's the king of Atlantis, too.
Oh, wait, no. It says
I
here
wanna see
that
the
was
second
introduced in
one.
the comics later. Here he's just some guy with magnificent aquatic abilities and a giant mutant seahorse that neighs just like a land horse.
This Aquaman comes from a time when everybody who's anybody had their own secret cave with assorted gadgets. He's got an underwater jet ski, a net, octopus ink, a water pistol, and a portable heat ray to blast right through solid ice. Not exactly
Interesting.
mind-blowing, but, you know, I'm sure we're ramping up.
We sure are. Aquaman's hybrid human Atlantean biology grants him superhuman strength and the ability to breathe underwater indefinitely and withstand the crushing depths of the ocean floor.
The pressure at the bottom of the Mariana Trench is 16,000
way
pounds per
more.
square inch.
Word. It's not
Hold
even
on.
all the way up.
Hold on, yeah,
That's
let's
like
hit that.
being stepped.
Damn.
Mariana Trench is 16,000 pounds per square inch. That's like
There it is. I mean, we can't really go too much because then...
being...
Right there. Right there.
There we go. Alright, so if we look at it, this is like
That's
sea
us.
level. This is us, sea level.
Yeah.
Go down. This is the sperm whale maximum depth that they can go before they crush.
Yeah.
They go any deeper, it'll be too much. Then you go down, boom. So
So
the
the
midnight
continental-
zone. This is when the light
Oh,
can't penetrate through the water anymore.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the abyss is
That's
right
you can't
here.
see nothing.
You can't see anything. It's all black. So here's the Titanic, where it rests, split in two, which is crazy. I love watching those videos because it's like, wow, that's really like that. And then you got the Mariana Trench is all the way down here.
But how do we know it's down there? Has somebody gone down there? To prove
people
real?
People have touched the bottom of the ocean before. Now going down there, I don't know if they used an actual person, maybe an actual bot, a robot to go down there and see what it is. I'm not sure how they know about it. That's one thing I didn't. Good question. Good question.
Stepped on by 100 elephants, which is a lot, I guess.
Aquaman is also an incredible swimmer, able to travel from Florida to Maine in under an hour. That's almost twice the speed of sound. He can create water balls and whirlpools out of thin water.
Oh, yeah,
and fittingly, water-based attacks are completely ineffective against him. And of course, you can't forget his aquatic telepathy.
He can talk to fish, and he can even control people's minds and give them seizures, right?
Oh, actually, that second part is also just from the comics. Cartoon Aquaman can talk to fish, which is awesome. His telepathy can reach several miles, summon hundreds of sea creatures at once, and works on anything from microscopic organisms to alien life. As long as it's aquatic alien life, of course.
But he can still mind control them, right?
Kind of. He can free them from mind control and even influence their emotional state to some degree, but besides that, there have been times when sea creatures have just ignored his commands outright.
Wiz, I'm gonna be straight with you. You haven't said anything remotely mind-blowing yet. Does this Aquaman actually suck?
Hold your seahorses. Aquaman's exploits were so world-renowned, he banded together with Earth's mightiest heroes to form a team capable of defending the planet, nay, the universe, from any threat. The Super Friends.
The Super Friends? They're like the dime store knockoff version of the Justice League.
What? No. You've got heavy hitters like Superman, Wonder Woman, and Batman.
Those are heavy
Keep going.
hitters.
Flash, Green Lantern, Apache Chief, Samurai, Black Vulcan, the Wonder Twins, and their pet monkey Gleek.
Wiz, stop.
Oh, gosh.
You're embarrassing yourself.
No, wait, his best direct strength feat was when he, moved some trash. About 50 metric tons of it.
The jokes write themselves, huh? Fun fact, Aquaman once enrolled in an American college under the name Mr. Waterman. So we're working with a pretty hefty IQ here, huh?
Okay, so he's lame, inarguably completely lame. I was convinced I'd find some crazy, insane Popeye punching out the end. Okay, there's this.
I always thought he was George Clooney for whatever reason.
Where was from? And the Mega Set period.
Animator feet somewhere, but no! He sucks! He actually
that Lizzo
sucks!
song?
His best feat is literally
Sounded good.
garbage.
I'll take over from here, Wiz. Aquaman is a bit of a joke, sure.
So let's see his feats.
Defeated Atlantis from countless threats, moved 50 metric tons of garbage, lifted a giant boulder, said to be faster than a barracuda, dodged laser beams, kept up with the Kryptonian beast Rokan, defeated Black Manta, Nepto, Vasa, Undine.
You know what a Kryptonia beast is, right?
No.
It's like a Superman's, because he's from Krypton.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Like one of those type of things. I don't know what it looked like, but yeah.
But he's not completely useless. He's dodged laser beams, defeated a living Titanic by luring it into an iceberg, seriously, and beaten this water elemental Undine, who looks like a gorilla for some reason, by summoning seagulls to pelt her with clamshells. He once even outswam this Kryptonian pterodactyl monster, Rokan, who flew from the edge of the galaxy to Earth in about 15 seconds.
Wait, really? Okay, now we're talking. That'd be over 55 billion times the speed of light. And Aquaman's swimming clearly outmatched that. It doesn't matter if it looks lame.
You get one, buddy.
And hey, he could probably kick your ass, person that's watching at home, so that's something.
Well, not if he's on dry land. If he's out of the water for even 1 hour, he dies. Never mind, person watching at home, just hide for a bit, grab some lunch, and then stomp on his corpse.
But is raw power really what makes someone a hero? Or is it the
really
drive to help others, to be of service, to sacrifice?
Interesting.
That's what a hero is to me. And I'd say Aquaman's got as much of that as there are drops of water in the ocean.
He's about to die.
Yeah.
He's about to die.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by Mint Mobile.
After years of
What do you think so far?
Pretty good. I think they're gonna get into the battle.
I think
/Death
SpongeBob's
Battle.
gonna win. I'm calling it now.
We're gonna see.
The combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibility. One possibility.
It's time for Aquaman's funeral!
Oh.
Mermaid Man! Wait a second, you're not Mermaid Man.
The name's Aquaman, evildoer.
Evildoer?
I saved this city.
I forgot he does different voices.
There's only one real hero here, Fiend. And he's a super friend.
You see, sir, I'm a sea sponge, phylum porifera, and you can't just... How about a little karate, Waterman?
It's Aquaman. Of course, he's a sea creature, and as the king of the seas, he's mine to command.
He said, "I," as he was
Isn't
speaking.
just reaching out to you, Sponge. Let him have it, chums. Great Neptune!
Yeah.
Get a load of this, Seaman!
Damn it, it's Need water powers fading. Is there nothing I could do? Amen. I see it now. A multiverse of Aquaman. And out of all of them, I'm the lamest fucking one! A ripoff. A joke.
But he's crying.
I'm no superhero.
Oh, God.
People used to say the same kind of things about me. Goofball, wingnut, knucklehead McSpazatron.
Wingnut.
But every day,
Spazatron.
I get back up and say 2 words. I'm ready.
May the best hero win.
Oh my god.
What?
Did you just put him in Davy Jones' locker? Oh.
The other side of the universe.
I'll prove it to you. I'll be a real superhero.
What is going on?
Oh my god, little bubble transition.
Don't cry, Sponge. Let's be super.
Like Avengers. Well, we know who won.
There's no way for him to beat SpongeBob. Here lies ocean.
He was number one.
KO! What is it with ridiculously
I told you
OP
SpongeBob was
nautical-themed
gonna win.
cartoon characters on this show, Wiz?
This was an incredibly close
That
fight.
was crazy. That was a very
Gotcha!
close.
Obviously, Aquaman didn't have a snowball's chance in hell in defeating this little spongy bastich.
Where do we even start? With his bubbles and magic pencils, SpongeBob could basically do anything he wanted. There was no way Aquaman wouldn't get totally overwhelmed, especially with his much more limited arsenal. I can't think of a more lopsided matchup than someone whose main attack is throwing water against a sentient sea sponge.
Aquaman's only potential option was his telepathy, but as we've covered, it's far less powerful than his comic counterpart. There's no reason to believe SpongeBob wouldn't just ignore Arthur's commands.
Even if it was straight up mind control, SpongeBob's Krabby Patties straight up cancel mind control.
And really, nothing Aquaman had could overcome Bob's utterly broken regeneration.
The little yellow dude has survived being completely
Don't die,
disintegrated
no matter
into
what
dust and even erased from reality. All Aquaman can do is punch kind of hard, and even that's basically useless against Bob's squishy body.
Maybe Aquaman could have found a way to dehydrate SpongeBob enough to keep him permanently incapacitated, like when he and Patrick were trapped in Shell City.
But that would require the fight to take place out of the water, which messes Aquaman up way harder than it does SpongeBob. And it also require the fight doesn't instantly end up with SpongeBob karate chopping Aquaman at 10 shit zillion times the speed of light, splattering his atoms against Saturn. Because, yeah, remember when SpongeBob unraveled the universe? Considering the...
No, I'm sorry, I need to do this one. This is fucking insane.
I kind of remember
Compared to
that.
SpongeBob's size, the string's width is about 192 micrometers. We can use that to find the volume of, say, 1 meter of string, and compare that to the volume of the entire observable universe. Considering it took SpongeBob about 5 seconds, he would have had to be pulling at 8.2 times 10 to the 78th power times faster than light.
That's as many times faster than light as
How
there
does
are
someone do
atoms
that?
in the universe.
This is the fastest calculable speed feat in our show's history. And it belongs to SpongeBob SquarePants.
But do you think he could take on comic book Aquaman?
Have you been listening to anything I've been saying?
Good point.
I don't know.
Let's not
He
forget,
kinda
of course I
beat the
didn't
brakes
forget,
off
that
this
string
one.
feat also destroyed the entire universe. And stuff like that is actually consistent.
SpongeBob is literally aware of the fourth wall
Does that feel like
and has
SpongeBob
rewritten the
could
plot of
come
his
right
own story as he's living it. Screw the
Absurdly stronger and faster, absorbs water attacks, immune to telepathy, infinite potential powers, cannot be killed by Arthur, dumbass.
His only count is being a dumbass.
And Aquaman won the moral victory, everything else.
pencil or the bubbles. He can just will whatever he wants into existence from his imagination. He's a god.
Imagination.
A yellow, spongy god of death.
And that's why he beats Goku.
At least Arthur finally got to be a real hero. And at the end of the day, that's what matters.
Yeah, sure, whatever, pal. He's dead. Too bad for the King of the Seas. That sure was one sweet victory.
The winner is SpongeBob SquarePants, our god. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned.
Well, that was a video for sure. How'd you like?
I loved it.
Loved? Yeah.
A lot of unexpected attacks and everything. That
Oh
was
yeah,
cool.
for sure. All right, guys. Well, you know what to do. Make sure that you scroll down, hit that subscribe button and notification bell. That way you can stay up to date with the latest and greatest content that we put out on the channel. Make sure that you hit that like button. That way we know that you are messing with these reactions and all of that stuff. And if you want to see the original video, link will be in the description down below. I forgot to say that, I believe, in the intro. So, and then after that, go down to the comment section. Let us know what else you want to see us react to, and we'll get it out to you. So, with that being said, we are out. Peace.
Bye. It's okay. It's okay.
Bam. Peace,
Bye.
y'all.